Hi, I'm John Maravellis. I'm a transformation specialist and a fitness and fat loss expert here at Fit for Life. And today I want to talk to you about what's better in your workout, cardio or strength training. Now, you may have heard some of the traditional arguments about this, and most people, when they think of it, they think of cardio as being better for burning calories in the time that you're actually doing that exercise. So say 30 minutes of cardio might burn more than 30 minutes of strength training. But we also typically think that, when we're doing strength training, we're putting on muscle tone and increasing our metabolism in the long term. So you might think, which one is a better form of exercise to do? And the answer is actually both. And the reason for that is our goal with all of this is our focus is on increasing our metabolism. Now, our metabolism is what determines how many calories we burn. Now, when we're working out, obviously our metabolism is very high. But since you're not working out at least 23 hours of the day for most people, we want to also keep it high even when we're not working out. So what we do is something called metabolic resistance training. And a good way to think of it is if you want to look at this graph. Let's say here is your baseline metabolism. We'll say that's how your metabolism is when you're not working out, just kind of sitting at home watching this video, sitting on the couch watching TV, whatever it is. Now, normally people will do cardio. So they're keeping their metabolism high while they're doing it. It stays up here, but once you're done doing that cardio, your metabolism is basically going to fall back down to that baseline level. Now again, when you say cardio, most people think of walking, jogging, doing the treadmill, the bike, elliptical, something like that. So that's what I mean when I say traditional cardio there. Now you could probably do that for 20 or 30 minutes, depending on the intensity level, no problem, right? Now what I always ask people then is, could you do push-ups for 30 minutes? And obviously the answer is absolutely not. Most people can't do push-ups for very, very long time, even if they're modified from their knees. So that's why we set our workouts out in a way where you do push-ups, where you do something that's really intense, because obviously then, since you can't do them for so long, push-ups are much harder than a different exercise like that. So you work really hard for a little bit. Now obviously you have to rest quickly after that. So as long as we keep the rest period quick, we will then have you do immediately switch muscle groups to a different exercise. We'll have you do squats, jumping jacks, or target a different muscle group. So maybe you'll do squats here, and then after a really quick rest, you'll do jumping jacks again. And you keep changing up these exercises to hit different muscle groups, and then after a little bit of rest, you can come back and do push-ups again. So your workout's going to look a little bit more like this. Now, this is really the key here, because when you do this constantly over a 30-minute period, you basically trigger your body to burn as much body fat as possible, because the rest periods here are so short that your body is actually going to keep your metabolism up here during the workout. So you can burn as much as 3 times as many calories doing this type of workout as you would down here on a traditional cardio type workout. Now, this is a little bit harder to do than you might necessarily think right off the top of your head, because obviously once you're doing push-ups here, your shoulders and your push muscles are going to be exhausted, so we have to go to a different muscle group. And obviously you want to keep the rest as low as possible, because as soon as you start resting, your metabolism starts falling back down. We want to keep you up here in that high burning rate for as much as possible. So really it's important to have this workout set up beforehand. This isn't something you can just go to the gym and do one exercise for 30 minutes, then look around, go, what do I want to do next? This one looks pretty good, but I'll wait for him to finish it. Okay, now I'll go ahead and do it. Because you're not going to maximize your time doing that way. So you want to make sure you have the workout set up beforehand, you're prepared, and you can move quickly just like that from one exercise to the next. Keep your metabolism up here as much as we can. And that's the reason why all of our workouts here at Fit for Life are custom designed by certified personal trainers, because we obviously set them up in a way that you can do that. Now the best part of this workout is actually that it's still to come, because remember we talked about how we want to get your metabolism up even during the 23 hours when you're not working out. And that's the beauty of a workout like this, is because you're working so hard at maximal effort for that amount of time, you create something called exercise post-oxygen consumption, or afterburn is probably the more common term. And what that means for you is that you're going to have an elevated metabolism for the next 30 to 40 hours. So a workout you do Monday night is going to still be burning calories Wednesday morning when you wake up. So that's really where you get the benefit from a workout like this, is that big increase in your metabolism. And that's why it's worth putting a little bit extra time into planning, you know, really dialing it in for that workout and working hard for those 30 minutes. Because not only are you going to burn 3 times the calories that you might on a traditional workout, but you're going to be burning for the next nearly 2 days after your workout is finished. Now, I hope that made sense to you and you can understand why it's important to do cardio and strength training at the same time in one 30-minute target-focused workout. And I hope you got some value out of this, whether you're a client just looking to understand the workouts better or you're working out on your own at home.